1966, British colony Barbados gains independence. In the Central African Republic, political power is changing. Colonel Jean-Bédel Bokassa takes over the power in coup d'etat. Same year, Roman Pope Paul VI, for the first time in history, receives a USSR delegation and Soviet Minister of Foreign Affairs, Andrei Gromyko. In the meantime, Soviet spacecraft Luna 9 lands on the moon and later transmits panoramic views of our natural satellite. Mid-1960s, the space race has begun, and the USSR is way ahead. The country demonstrates its success to the international community. This photo features one of the main personalities in the history of France in the 20th century. President Charles de Gaulle, who is carefully watching a rocket launch at the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan. France's president's jet has landed in the USSR in June 1966. Photographs taken by Vasily Malyshev show the meeting of legendary general with the locals. After Novosibirsk, he heads to Zvezdograd. Just for one day, 25th of June 1966, Leninsk, now Baikonur, was renamed to Zvezdograd in the conditions of strict confidence. Lawns were put in order, new asphalt was laid. All of this for the sake of these moments. Charles de Gaulle, Khrushchev, Brezhnev, Kosygin, and the first secretary of the Communist Party of Kazakhstan, Kunayev, are watching the launch of a space satellite. The launch of the Vostok 2M rocket carrier went brilliantly for a great admiration of the French president. He immediately decided to sign a long-term Soviet-French agreement on the study of outer space. Operation Palm 1, a grandiose performance that demonstrated USSR's missile power, was accomplished successfully. It is said that General de Gaulle was shown the schemes of satellites working in reconnaissance purposes, where Paris was marked with a black cross. Brezhnev explained to his colleagues, it is a NATO headquarters. Upon returning to his homeland, de Gaulle made NATO troops retreat from France. As a result of this trip, a Soviet-French agreement was signed, known as a Declaration of Détente. The document outlined the main principles for the development of bilateral relations. Two of these principles later entered the 1975 Helsinki Act: non-interference in each other's internal affairs and respect for state sovereignty. But, in fact, these photographs have captured the beginning of the history of relations between the two countries, modern Kazakhstan and France.